my clothes on and shit.
Yep.
But I didn't forget to text you my ID. I just fell asleep because I asked about the items.
Okay.
Yes, y'all, we doing a hip hop album before 1990, before 1987. So I know niggas don't say who's Curtis Blue, who's Curtis Blue. That's why we here, y'all.
Can't be a hip hop head and you don't know the '80s shit.
Exactly. Appreciate try. Ah, yeah, I got a lot of albums I gotta listen to this weekend, man. Shit.
I heard Larry June. That's gonna be a good one.
Yeah, I'm gonna hear that shit tonight or tomorrow.
Heard that. The 38 Special album, Fire.
We're gonna save that for next week.
Yes.
Well, the week after this one coming up.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Thank God. I'm over here looking at the reviews for these new albums. They said a lot of those new albums like Ice Spice. I was like, y'all really surprised about this shit. They all sounded like
Right.
all these bitches. But yeah, as influential these early hip hop albums be, I forgot some of them be trash. They just had that one trash song where they just like, what the fuck? Shout out to Mike, man. He got a fucking wedding right now. Damn, I'm surprised Q's not front and center and shit. He was the first one here.
Yeah, there's no Tupac ain't on here. He wasn't around then,
Ah,
you know.
he's really trying.
Is he? He ain't trying hard enough.
He's expanding his taste. He's trying.
Oh
It's
boy.
not it's not gonna happen fast enough, but he's expanding his taste.
Oh boy.
At least he don't come up here saying stupid shit like other
So,
motherfuckers sometimes.
that's how you feel.
Hey, what's up, Sam?
Sam was good.
I mean, we can't always talk about Chris Brown and shit. What else is going on? What else is going on? But this has been a low key a good ass Saturday though.
Yeah.
If that nap wasn't so good, I mean that food wasn't so good and shit, like I would have still been asleep. I was just like, nah, let me get up for this review. Fuck this. Sam said I hate Chris Brown, not a fan. We got some good movie reviews coming up too.
Yes, yes. Yes, yes.
Happy birthday to Robert De Niro, 81. Oh wow, he's actually in his 80s. Okay. So Damon Dash and Jay Z are fighting for the rights of Reasonable Doubt,
I heard
and
about that.
it's crazy. I didn't want to talk about this at this point. I needed more information on it.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, but that fight is never going to end. I'm sorry.
That's Dame's fault. That's what you get. You talk shit about Beyonce and Jay in the media. What did he
Exactly.
expect?
Bro, what the fuck is going on Curtis Blood out there? There it is. Hold on one second. Might start about 5 more minutes. Yeah, Dame over here playing games and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I found a good album we can do for this album anniversary. That's perfect.
Okay.
And I think you know the album. I'm not gonna say
I
shit.
probably do. Probably got it.
You do got it. We've talked about this album before.
Nice.
But yeah, man, there was another early '80s rapper that used to try to sing that I used to hate when he sung and
Uh,
shit. Like, um, I want to say he was from the Juice. Ooh, MC Shan, him and TJ Swan and shit.
uh,
Them niggas. I never used to like when TJ Swan sung on Shan records, even though he had a good solo track called "Mellow Love" that was unreleased
mm,
and stuff like that. But like mostly that song was dope because of the beat. It had like a very Motown, street Motown kind of feel to it.
right,
But I was like, whatever happened to TJ Swan? Like, whatever happened to him?
right. Where is he at now? TJ, where you at?
Houdini was probably the best singers if you want to count them. Like One Love, Freeze Come Out at Night because they weren't doing too much when they were singing.
One
They knew
love.
their limit.
Lucky just to have just one
Just
love.
love, one
Alex,
love.
I mean, Alex. Eric was good, yo.
Oh yeah, send the link to Eric. Oh yeah, let me send this link to Eric. I forgot he loved him some Curtis Blow. Lucky just to have just one.
Yes, yes.
Damn, we haven't talked about Houdini on this channel yet either. Shit. Okay.
What you looking for? You wanted to go through fucking Talking Heads discography and shit.
Nah, cause I did say I was gonna get some Houdini albums physically.
Oh,
And I
I
know I
only
know
got
I
the
got
greatest hits. I have the greatest hits. That's it. You know.
I got the Back in Black. I think I got Back in Black and I
Uh,
got Escape. I think I got
okay.
those two, which are their best albums in my opinion.
Yeah.
So
I did. I had Open Sesame and did not like that.
that was trash. That
Terrible
was when
album.
they were like on a magic carpet or some shit,
Yeah,
right?
and it's like the yellow background.
Trash.
Terrible.
And I'm not even the biggest Houdini fan. I'm so
Mm,
grateful I saw them live before XT passed away.
right.
But to me, the Escape album, some of the first album too, the Magic's Wand, whatever that shit was. No, it
Hmm.
was a subtitle. It was a subtitle album. But to
Right.
me, it was Escape and Back in Black. That was
Hmm.
their magnum opuses for me.
Yeah.
Mostly, especially with Larry Smith's production. Because one thing about Larry Smith, he never used a sample. I sent it by the way, Eric. A lot of motherfuckers always say he never used samples. It was mostly straight up live instrumentation.
Right.
Like Rick Rubin was sampling, Flash was sampling, all them niggas said, but Larry
Mm,
Smith, no.
no.
That's why I can't wait to bring out Battle of the Bangers because I'm definitely gonna do a lot of underrated producers and shit.
Right.
Rest in peace to Larry Smith, by the way. I was a shock.
Yeah.
But yeah, that Open Sesame, and then I want to also talk about the one on So So Def too, when they were with the one
Yeah,
Jermaine produced. I want to
the
also talk
six
about that record.
six album.
It's like that album was good, but the album was not good.
Yeah, I didn't care for it.
It's like Jermaine Dupri had a weird 1996. Like he was
He
dropping
did.
production, he was dropping some heat with Crisscross, he was dropping some heat with Mariah, but then with the Brad and Houdini, I don't know what the fuck he's doing.
Yeah,
And the
yeah.
album, these motherfuckers say that's his worst album. That's their worst album, which I don't understand.
For
I'm like,
Christmas?
yeah, the bomb is
Nah,
their worst album.
no, I don't. I don't think so. I don't think they have a bad album. I just feel like I don't have no more favorites from them.
Hey, I know you love the low budget Death Row.
Oh
I
no.
know you love that album. There he is, back from YouTube jail.
Oh boy. Again?
I've been out of jail.
Oh
That's
man.
Shit.
It's been a whole year since I've been out of YouTube jail. This nigga keeps going in and out and shit.
Yeah, man, I was roasting Umar Johnson's fat KFC chicken eating ass, and they gave me a 7-day YouTube suspension.
That's bullshit.
Wow.
This because he talking about Omar Johnson. Wow, that's bullshit.
That's
See
crazy.
what happens when you get these musty strippers upon these Pan Africanist lips. They just start going crazy.
I'm in Instagram jail. Like they got me. I can't comment for until the 20th.
You on Instagram for what?
Yeah,
I
I'm in
don't got an
I have no
Instagram
idea.
account
That
anyway.
only happened when I made my page public. That's when that bullshit started happening.
Damn, cause
They said
damn.
they said we gotta block your ass. You from New York.
Yeah.
Damn, I've
I
been
can't like
in my good
comment.
behavior. I've been in my good behavior. Y'all motherfuckers getting in jail and shit. Wow.
They
There's
discri-
like bullshit going
They
on,
discriminating.
yo. Yeah.
Looks like I'm doing something well with my life. Shit.
There's bullshit going on. I don't understand it. When I was private, none of that was going on. The minute I went public, all that bullshit started happening.
Yeah.
I mean, you should have kept your ass private.
Yeah, I know.
Shit.
Came out with your Tim's on and your do rag. They was like, yeah, we gotta
Yeah.
put this nigga in jail.
They're like, no, I don't like him. We gotta block him for a couple days.
He threw that open Sesame cassette tape for you. I got problems with him.
I don't like the way he says nigga.
Right?
There's always something.
Oh man. Yo,
Shit, I forgot to buy some Rellos. Fuck. Oh well, I'll get some later. I'm ready to start whenever y'all are.
all right.
What's up, you two? How's everyone doing? It's your boy Reg in the building. I got my homeboy Try in the building with me.
Yo.
I got my other homeboy Eric Johnson with me. How you doing?
What's up, y'all?
All right, so on this day in hip hop, we're gonna talk about Mobb Deep's Murder Music album.
Yes.
Yeah, this album came out August 17th, 1999 on Loud Records. It was supposed to have came out 97, but this album got leaked and whatnot. You know, this was around the Napster era and everything like that too, you know what I'm saying? And it's kind of crazy too because, you know, a lot of songs got scraps and whatnot too. You know what I'm saying? Like songs like It's Mine and Spread Love, those are like the newest songs that was recorded and everything like that too. So if you guys want to hear like a lot of the unreleased shit, you guys have to go to like the Murder, you know, the mixtapes that Mobb Deep came out with, the
Yes.
Mob, yeah, I forgot the name. You guys know what I'm talking about.
Free agents.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like they had like unreleased songs like Thrill Me with Big Noid, QB meets Southside with Sticky Fingers and X1, which that was actually dope though.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So but back to this album though. Yeah, this album came out 3 years after Hell on Earth, was actually my favorite Mobb Deep album. And you know, this excuse me, this album was best known for songs like Quiet Storm, which the original version was supposed to have been like a Prodigy solo, but that song got so popular in the streets that the remix, which everybody knows, has Lil Kim and Havoc, which unpopular opinion, but I don't think it's that unpopular. That's actually Lil Kim's best verse. That remix
Yeah,
requires.
I
I don't
agree.
give a fuck
I agree.
what no one says. 'Cause- And she was dissing what's her name? What's her name? She was dissing like Foxy on that verse too. It was one of them girls. And
I
shit
don't
though.
know, cause I
No,
think like
like,
her verse on Benjamin's was fire too.
that was fire. That was fire. I mean, we can do a whole video of Kim verses and shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Then we have the Realist with Cool G Rap, which is actually my favorite track on this album. You know what I'm saying? Illustrious, Where You're From with 8 Ball was dope. Thug Music with Infamous Mob and Chinky. You know what I'm saying? I mean, this whole album had a definitely strong feel to it and everything like that too. Do I feel like it's underrated? I don't feel like personally it's underrated because it still managed to do successful and it's actually the best selling album. But I do feel like sometimes it does deserve a bit more respect than it gets, in my opinion.
Mhm.
Because this was released in 1999, and around the late 90s, that's when hip hop was definitely like in a more different space than when it was when Mobb Deep came out with Infamous and Hell on Earth. But I will give this a solid 5 mark. This is definitely a classic album, in my opinion. What do y'all think about Murder Music?
Man, I saw Mobb Deep live in '99, like perform Quiet Storm,
Mm-hmm.
and it was crazy. Like just for that, this is when like it first came out before the remix even hit, and
Yeah,
to see Prodigy on stage, just rocking the crowd, and it was just one of my favorite like concerts ever. Like to see them live and do that track for the first time, and the remix just got so much buzz when it came out, and then when Hype Williams came out with the video for it, and that really made the album platinum. Before they dropped anything else, It's Mine, and anything else that we heard from the album, like that remix alone just made that album what it is today, and you know we're having them work with Alchemist for the first time ever on that album, and the Realist with G Rap. I always felt like they needed a video for that. That's like my favorite track on the album. G Rap killed that. Um, Adrenaline, Illustrious, the Can't Fuck with Raekwon. Every
right.
track on there was banging. It's definitely, to me, their last classic album. You know what I'm saying? Like they've had some solid stuff after. Infamy was solid. I like some songs from America's Nightmare. I don't think it was great. I like Blood Money, but it was just too much 50 Cent influence.
G unit. There was too much
Yeah,
G unit.
too much 50 Cent on there. You know what I'm saying? But their mixtapes, like after when they left Jive Records and they went on that free agent run before they signed with G Unit, they mixtapes was phenomenal.
I
That
agree.
West Coast mixtape they did was a classic. The free agent mixtape was classic. The Pledge of Allegiance mixtape was classic. So they were dropping heat on the streets, with the mixtapes. But Murder Music to me is like their last classic album, and it's definitely one of my favorites all time.
Yeah, I agree with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, this definitely is like their last classic album.
Mhm.
Infamy, I mean,
It was dope.
it
Infamy
was
was dope.
good.
The only issue I had, remember, was Prodigy did not sound like Prodigy on that album.
And that's to me was why I feel like this is the last great album because Prodigy
Yeah.
was on a zone with this album. But
Yes.
after
Yeah.
the HNIC album,
Uh-huh.
I don't know what happened. He would
Yeah.
just I hate
Jay
to
Z
say
got to him.
Jay Z.
Jay Z got to
It's
him
Jay Z.
mentally.
I hate to
Jay
say
Z got
it.
to him.
But he was also, but to be fair, like if you read his book, he was also going through a lot of shit at that time too. So
Yeah. It showed. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, that album is fire. It's still like I think Havoc really lyrically and production wise, he really led that album.
he did.
You know.
But what about you, Eric? What do you think about Murder Music?
I think Murder Music is a very underrated album from the Mobb Deep discography. I still got to go through and listen to the Free Agency, and that G Unit Blood Money album because the only song I know off the Blood Money album is the song with 50 Cent. That shit's fire as fuck. I wish they had a music video for that shit. That's probably one of 50's. That's probably one of my favorite verses from 50 because I know the whole thing, by the back of my head and shit. So I gotta
The
still go
Infamous.
through the disc. What you were saying?
The Infamous.
Now no, off the Blood Money album.
Which no, but they have a song called Infamous, but like 50's on more than one song on that album. That's what I was
Yeah,
saying.
I forgot what the song called, but I know the hook. Fuck brought your
Right.
asses around here. It's
Oh,
something
that's
that
a
Havoc
Creep.
was saying.
That's the
Yeah,
Creep
Creep.
joint. Yeah, I
That's my
love that
yeah.
song. Yeah,
That's my
Creep
shit
is
right
fire.
there.
Yeah,
Cock that, aim that, squeeze that, suit the steel, Cadillac, coupe de ville. I was like, oh shit, 50.
yeah.
This the nigga I want. I want to be like when I grow up. But Murder Music definitely a classic street album when it comes to like Mobb Deep in the discography. I still gotta listen to it a little bit more. To actually give it a rating.
And that's one thing I've always respected about you, Eric. You're actually honest. You don't just automatically say, "Oh, it's a classic, it's a classic," and shit.
Yeah, I can't do that because a lot of these niggas that be reviewing albums and shit, they don't even be listening to it and stuff. So
Right.
They
niggas
got
don't be
that.
having physical copies of the album or anything. Like,
Nope.
come on now.
No.
Exactly. All right.
So, do you want to mention the other release anniversaries today or no?
Yeah, go ahead. Like I said, I just
You
found
got
one. Yeah.
Scarface with The World Is Yours, 31 years. And you got 8 Ball and MJG will Coming Out Hard, 31 years today. The 213 album, The Hard Way, that's 20 years today. Ludacris with Incognito, 25 years today.
Did Lloyd Banks album turn 20? Because I know that came out in '04, The Hunger for More. Did y'all say anything about that one?
I don't think it was today though. I think that might have passed
Yeah,
already.
okay. This was
The Two Live Crew, the Gold album, 36 years ago today.
I don't got
And
nothing to say about Two Live Crew because Luther Campbell on some fuck shit, but good job, I guess.
and we got Positive News today turns 55, and Flea Lord birthday is today also.
Dope.
Damn, 55 for Positive News. That's crazy.
Yes. I just saw a post about Pasta News too.
Yeah.
All right. Sorry, y'all. Some nigga just called me talking about my refrigerator working. I was like, I'm good.
Got wiretaps in your refrigerator, Rich. Damn.
He's prank calling. You know how that shit goes.
Oh.
Anyway, so the album that we're going to talk about today is from 1980s. Kurtis Blow with his very first album, self-titled. This album came out September 29th, 1980 on Mercury Records. This is actually the first hip-hop album that was actually released on a major label. Actually, there's a lot of firsts when it comes to Kurtis Blow. That's all I'm going to leave it right there because there's a lot of firsts, but I want to get more into that later on. This album came out with 3 singles, The Breaks, throughout 4 years, and Hard Times. No guest appearances on this album as well too. Produced by J.B. Moore and Robert Ford. Yeah, man. Finally talking about this album. Finally. We weren't really planning to have anything to talk about today, honestly, but Try would hit me up and say, let's talk about this record. I was like, you know what? Fuck it, Try. Let's do it.
Okay, that's what's up.
Yeah, man. All right, so Kurtis Blow, probably the hip hop's first superstar before LL Cool J, before Run DMC, before NWA, before the Fat Boys, before Salt and Pepper, before Big Daddy Kane. It was Kurtis Blow. He was really the first hip hop superstar, the first hip hop album, the first rapper to have a gold album, the first hip hop album to have the first rapper to have a platinum album, first rapper to sign to a major label, the first rapper to combine rock music in his song, the first rapper to really sing on this record. Yes, we're going there. I mean, like I said, he was really the first rapper, like the first motherfucker. He was really the creme de la creme, if that makes sense. But Eric, tell me how y'all got into Kurtis Blow.
I mean, like you said, like he was the first to do all of those things. Like when I Will the World came out, I remember hearing that on the radio. That was like a huge song. When rap is in its infancy stages right now, and he was like the real first superstar in rap by himself without in being in a group and he just knew how to rock the crowd. You know what I'm saying? His look, he had like the abs, he had the Jerry curl. He was like a sex symbol in rap too at that time. You know, when we think of sex symbols, we think of LL Cool J. You know, people like that, Drake and all that. But you know, he had that look where he had it was like mainstream appeal, and then he had that look for the ladies. And you know, I have people in my family, I have cousins in my family that grew up with Curtis Blow in Harlem. They know more about him than I do. And you know, he was just dope, man. He was just dope on the mic, and you know, still doing it to this day. I remember watching Crush Groove and seeing him in it. You know, it was like one of like the main, you know, rap stars in that movie with, you know, Run DMC was in that, and LL, young LL was in that, you know, Sheila E. So it was, you know, Blair Underwood. That was like a great film just to see, you know, your favorite young up and coming stars in hip hop and R and
Right.
B at that time. And it was he's just dope, man. And you know, when I look at, you know, I hear people say that you know, when they talk about, you know, Nas and Rakim, and I'm like, Curtis Blow was that before them. You know what I'm saying? And he, like, this is what I say, like, when we give flowers to these forefathers, this is why, because they laid the blueprint for our favorite artists, you know, after them to do what they do now. You know what I'm saying? If there wasn't a Curtis Blow, there would be no Nas. You know what I'm saying? There would be no Kendrick. You know what I'm saying? And you know, the party rhymes that he had, and you know, knowing how to rock a crowd, and you know, is just, that was hip hop. That's what hip hop's supposed to sound like.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And you know, just doing the jams out in the park. You know, and that's the essence right there of hip hop, man. And you know, it's when you hear an album like this from Curtis Blow, and then you hear how it's evolved through many decades now to where it's at. That's evolution. Like 51 years of hip hop is like, you can hear the evolution from this album to where we at now this year. And you know, it's great to see him still alive and well, and doing this thing, man. You know, I don't even think he thought it would, you know, last this long, and to see where it's come is just a blessing. It's great to see it, you know, unfold, and he needs to be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. You know what I'm saying?
Actually, I agree.
I don't know their criteria. I'm thinking, just from being a, you know, part of the record buying public, and a fan of this. You know, I'm looking at it like they're going for the people that sold records, and that it was, you know, commercial. But you know, if you got to have the forefathers in there. You know, you got to have Curtis Blow and Kool
Well,
Herc and Grandmaster Flash in there,
you know,
man.
you know what I think, and I don't mean to cut you off, Try, but I remember when like Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five, they were at the first hip hop inductees, and there was like a huge controversy when they were getting inducted and stuff like that too. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like they try to stray away from that early hip hop, but then once Questlove and all them people started coming to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, that's when they want to incorporate more of the '90s rappers, which is kind of a shame to me because yeah, they have like the Beastie Boys and Run DMC and all that, which I'm not knocking that. But where are people like Salt and Pepper, MC Light,
Fat Boys.
Fat Boys, Curtis Blow?
Right.
Hell, I'll even, this might be controversial, but let's do DJ Pooh and
Hmm.
stuff like that too. You know what I'm saying?
Live in Color.
That's true
Right.
because they did also have hip hop elements in their music too. But I feel like they try to stray away from like the early '80s because they feel like once we got Run DMC and LL Cool J and Beastie Boys, we good. 'Cause I don't feel like people like KRS One is gonna be there anytime soon, just from like based on the shit that he
And
stands.
that's a shame.
It took LL Cool J 6 times to get into it.
That's a
But yeah,
shame.
and he got in there with Jay-Z, which no disrespect to Jay-Z, LL should have been there eons before Jay.
And
That's
Yeah.
why.
Jay went in on his first ballot.
And that's the point right there.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, what is the criteria for going in on the first ballot, but a legend like LL got to wait 6 times?
Because Missy Elliott, Eric B. and Rakim, they got nominated how many fucking times?
And they still
Sade still ain't in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Nope, they ain't make it this year.
Or Shaka Khan and Rufus.
Let's give it to like Green Day and Celine Dion and all.
They deserve this shit. Shut up now. Good, calm down.
No.
That's what I'm saying.
I just bought the American Idiot on vinyl, so you know it'll be previewing.
I'm just saying though. I'm not trying to knock anybody, but it's just like what Christ said. The criteria is all over the fucking place. Because you mean to tell me somebody like. You mean to tell me this? Like, they will do all their best to hire the early inductees, because they have a section in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. They have like the early inductees. That's where you have the pre-rock and roll shit. They should do that shit for like the pre-Run DMC hip hop shit, like Cold Crush Brothers, Sugar Hill Gang, Sylvia Robinson. Whether people like it or not, she should be up there.
You see how baseball Hall of Fame is different, like. McGuire and Sosa and Bonds, they take a long time to get in because of they were linked to steroids. But when like Derek Jeter was clean cut, he ain't had no drama. He went in first ballot.
Exactly.
That's like, is that what they're doing? Because I feel like that's what they're gonna have to do when it comes to hip hop. It's like how you judging Jay-Z to be in the first ballot, but then LL has been around longer. And he got to wait 6 times.
Well, technically, if you want to be technical, Jay has been around since '89. Technically,
right? But he wasn't famous in '89.
He wasn't making no fucking music. Like,
he wasn't famous in '89.
Yes and no. Yes and no.
No, he was not famous in '89. Look, I didn't. I
never said he was famous in '89. I said he was still making.
I did not hear about Jay when Hawaiian Sophie came out. I did not hear about him until Original Flavor came out in '93 with. Can I get over?
He said a wax Sophie.
You know what I'm saying? Nobody was mentioning Jay-Z over here in '89 when Hawaiian Sophie dropped.
Sure.
And you got to be a real underground head to even remember Original Flavor. You know what I'm saying?
I'm pissed off at them niggas because my fucking vinyl skill every time I order that shit. I ain't fucking with them dudes.
He really blew up with Dead Presidents, and that was what, 96?
Yeah. So
that we have to wait another 3 years later after 93 for him to really become known like that within the hip hop community with Dead Presidents. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, he blows up with Reasonable Doubt. You know, second album was slept on, and then we get to Hard Knock Life, which really made him a household name with the Hard Knock Life anthem to where he's at now. But he wasn't known like that in '89. Whereas LL from the minute he dropped, you know,
he came out the guns blazing.
Yes.
Oh, it was off to the races. Once he dropped, I Need a Beat, it was off to the fucking races.
Right. I Need a Beat. Radio.
Hell, Too Short should be in the Rock and Roll. Yes, I said it. Too Short.
Yeah. I said it. Ain't mad with that.
He's a Bay Area legend. But again, will the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame acknowledge those artists? That's what I'm saying.
That's why I said y'all need to have a hip hop Hall of Fame with different categories of West Coast legends. The Midwest don't really get that credit. Where's Bone Thugs and Harmony at?
Exactly. And it's in their own backyard. How are they not nominated? In their own backyard, and these niggas ain't nominated yet?
Y'all be sleeping on the Midwest artists. I really want to see somebody do like the history of Midwest hip hop from like the beginning and where it developed to right now, because it's always about East Coast, West Coast. Mm-hmm. Now you niggas want to go down south. Y'all just forget about the Midwest. I've been telling y'all that for years. Y'all don't want to listen to Eric.
That needs to happen for sure. For sure. We need more platform. There is a platform. Shout out to Dane Back to the Lab. He's from Houston, Texas, and his platform is all about covering Southern and Midwest MCs, especially artists from his own area in Houston, Texas. And we don't have a lot of hip hop platforms like that. You know what I'm saying? We need more platforms that's covering the West Coast and the Midwest. Everybody can't cover the East Coast. You know?
You're right about that. You're right. See me, I cover all coasts. Right. I've done shit West Coast heads don't even talk about.
Right.
Stuff, but I don't want to toot my own fucking horn and shit. But hey,
toot your own fucking horn. It's 11 years in the game for you.
Talk that shit, Reg. Talk that shit, Reg.
Fuck you mean?
I'm just saying, but it's like motherfucker want to come up to me talking about I don't know my fucking shit.
Go down
But they
that
the
Soul
ones
Train line, brother.
Damn. Fuck
they're the
you.
ones who fucked up a lot of the fucking albums that I've talked about and
Fuck
stuff.
them.
That's why like I don't collaborate with a lot of these motherfuckers because I don't like my name put with some of these motherfuckers. I hate to say it. If I do shit with you, I want to make sure you know your fucking shit. That's why I do shit with Try, Eric, Mike, Lashia, and Cavase and shit like that. You know what I'm
Fuck
saying?
your shit.
My other homeboy Matthew G, wherever he's at, shout out to him. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck your
Like
shit.
all these motherfuckers, man. I don't do shit with all these motherfuckers. These motherfuckers are trash. I don't want to do a review on Tupac and Biggie every fucking day and
Fuck
shit.
your shit.
I love Pac and Big, but
Talk
still.
that shit. Break Cool Smooth's dreams
Like,
and not doing them
Let
on
me,
Tupac albums.
before I start, let me show y'all something.
Oh man.
Let me show y'all motherfucking stuff.
Crush his dreams, Reg.
What motherfucker have done reviews on the album like this? I'll wait.
Facts.
Mind you, this is an autographed copy.
Facts.
I didn't even realize this shit was autographed the day the motherfucker died and shit.
Yep. Autograph copy, and I actually saw Black Rob.
And mind you,
I saw
when niggas talk Bad Boy, there's always Biggie and Mace. Biggie and Mace.
Yep.
Nigga, we talked about Black Rob, Locks.
Yep. Yep.
If I'm not mistaken, I think we did Carl Thomas. I think we did the Carl Thomas review.
Rock him. Look at that. Classic. His best solo album.
I still gotta talk
Yep,
about
you ain't lying. I do gotta listen to his new album though.
It was cool. It was cool. He produced everything. I was surprised about that.
Well, I'm gonna say my thoughts. I still have to do a review on that one too, but
He said, "Fuck Eric B. I'm rocking the ones and twos this time."
Right?
that's the Eric B didn't produce shit.
Not
He was
fuck
mostly
Eric B.
we definitely got to do a video on like who produced what in the Eric B and Rakim albums and shit. And all Eric B did was just pose and shit. And he was the hustler.
Oh Lord.
Hey man, be like
you know,
this
you know he
sometimes,
just died, right? Y'all know he just died, right?
No, Eric B
What?
did not die. That was DJ Polo.
DJ Polo, my bad.
Yeah, that was DJ Polo. Man, look at you starting shit.
Yeah,
Just like
I
I
was
knew
getting
you
a
would.
heart attack. And even if he did die, I would still say the same thing.
Oh man.
Yeah, I know you ain't shit. You a dirty motherfucker like that.
And that's not me. That's not me denying him because, like I said,
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know.
when-
Yeah.
at that time, the hustlers were rolling with like the Supreme Team, all them shits like
Yeah,
that.
they were giving them the money to do the music.
Yeah, he was a promoter, which is nothing wrong with that. But if I see you pretend to DJ shit, I'm like, nigga, you did not DJ that shit on the stage. Hell,
You ain't no gypsy lover, nigga.
the motherfucking record was going and shit like that. He didn't know what the fuck he do on one Soul Train performance and shit.
You stupid as fuck. You just exposing shit, man. Stop talking,
Yo,
man. They gonna put you on YouTube
In
suspended.
Living Color, Shawn Wayans wasn't DJing all them cussing in Living Color. Marlon Wayans called him the Milli Vanilli of DJing because they had to say they would have them DJs in the back and shit. I'm just ruining everybody's childhoods today. Fuck that. Fuck. But I actually got into Kurtis Blow. You know, VH1 had that 100 greatest hip hop songs, right? And of course, you know, they had the song the Breaks, which I'm gonna talk more about that. And I'm gonna be real with you. When I first heard Kurtis Blow, I did not like him because of his voice, because he had that weird helium, like clap your hands, like you know, and you know you're a rapper from 77 to 83. If you have that busy beat,
Going down to the disco,
like
make it
that
clap.
busy
1,
beat,
2, 3,
vocal
4.
tone, like the bond to the bond, the bang, jiggle,
Yeah.
jiggle.
My name is
Yeah.
Busy B, and I'm here. To
Yeah.
and the young lady.
That's where Kumo D came out. He was like, "Fuck that shit." He was doing that whole technical internal rhyming.
Star Trek shades. The Star Trek shades are showing. You ain't lying, my nigga. The Star Trek shades.
Hey, I'm just saying. When Mo D came out and he dissed the fuck out of Busy B, he began that whole internal rhyming shit.
So
that
cool,
rhyming,
Mo D. Now you rap suckers
like,
can't mess with
that
me.
nigga, I'm the automatic cinematic da. I was like, hold up. This nigga was doing ABCD, when Martha was doing the AABB, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I didn't like his Kurtis Blow's voice and shit, especially when he was singing, which me and Chad were just talking about that shit before we went live and stuff. We'll talk about that. But then over the years, I actually kind of liked it. You know what I'm saying? It took me really years to fully appreciate Kurtis Blow. Not like years like the Mac Miller and stuff like that too. But I admit I had a little bias. a little early 80s, but I had a little bit, but I got over that fucking shit. I admitted that shit.
Hey,
You know what I'm saying?
let me tell you, like I would rather hear Kurtis and Kumo D sound like that because nowadays all these rappers try to sound like the most
Boy,
gullies.
you ain't
They'll try to
lying.
sound like
You
West
ain't
Side
lying.
Gun.
All,
They
all
try to
these
sound like
all sounds like the drill rappers and shit.
yeah. They all try to sound the most
Oh, my
gulliest.
nigga
Like,
smoking on
I
a
will
pack on
listen
O
to music.
Block with that chopper. No going in on trying to take this fuck nigga to the doctor. I'd be like,
Yeah,
okay, nigga, I
yeah.
already know. And these
He
UK
fucked up.
niggas, man,
He
they
fucked
sound like
up.
and these UK drill rappers. All these niggas sound like Mary Poppins, man. Like I don't see no difference between these niggas, bro.
No, and
Yeah.
if it's not the drill rapper, they try to sound like fucking Griselda and shit.
Yep. All of them.
See, y'all making me drink this review because I
Do,
can't
do,
deal
do,
with it.
do, 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 do. That's all I hear. I'd be like, okay, nigga.
This is like y'all went from trying to sound like ASAP Rocky to a poor man's
Mhm.
version of West Side Gun. That's like
Yeah.
sound
Need
like your
ASAP.
fucking self.
We need
Sound like
ASAP
your
Rocky right
fucking
about now.
self. You know
Exactly.
what? Let me type this shit up because that's gonna be the phrase of the day. Hold up.
Sound like yourself.
Be yourself, motherfuckers. Be
Yes.
yourself. I
No,
appreciate y'all more.
it sound like your fucking self.
Right.
That's the word of the
Oh,
day. That's
okay, this what's up. All right.
and I don't give a fuck if YouTube gets mad at me.
That's the quarter of the day. They shouldn't do nothing because you ain't cussed past 15 seconds.
Yo.
Oh shit. But yeah, but like I said, I respect him because you know, and I'm not gonna hold you like with Curtis Blow, and I'm a spoiler. This might be the only album from him I'll call a classic, which I'll get more into that in a minute. Because he's also another motherfucker. He didn't know if he wanted to be an R&B artist or a rapper throughout his career. Then now he's like, but we'll talk about that. I'm getting way ahead of myself.
Yeah.
But Curtis Blow
And
for
plus,
those.
let me say something before you go. And plus, Curtis Blow got more gold albums than some of these niggas got album certifications out here. So who y'all to be
Right.
talking to about one of the goats? I'm just gonna leave it at that. I ain't gonna say
especially
no names though, busy, But yeah,
especially at a time, hell, like he was gathering more gold and platinum before cats like Run DMC and LL and shit. Let's keep it a buck.
Right.
Let's keep it a buck. Hell, I think he got platinum before Sugar Hill Gang too, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm. Yeah.
Yeah, man. All right, but yeah, for those who don't know who Curtis Blow is, he is a rapper, MC. He was born in New York City and everything like that too. You know what I'm saying? He was actually raised in Harlem. And at the time, he was actually in school. He attended CCNY, which that stands for motherfucking the City College University of New York, the City College of the City University of New York. That's a long ass title. Okay. And he also attended Nyack College too, where he studied communications, film, and industry. Excuse me, and ministry, which he's also a minister in this to this day too. So, shout out to him for that. And at the time, the hip hop music was really becoming more popular and everything like that too, especially around that area because you guys know the whole b-boy breakdance and everything like that. And he became the first rapper to sign to a major label, which was Mercury Records. And at that time, Mercury Records, they familiarized themselves at the time with like the doo-wop, funk music, and everything like that too. You know what I'm saying? And they, these labels, they didn't know shit with hip. I didn't know what to do with the hip hop sound and everything like that too. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to remember, cats like the Ohio Players, Confunction. At that time when Curtis Blow was signing, they were signed to Mercury Records. Cool and the Gang, the JT era, they were on Mercury Records too. You know what I'm saying? Which that's Tri's era. That's Tri's boy right there. And
Yes.
that's Tri's boy. I like JT, but Cool
Cool
and
in
the
the
Gang.
game.
Like,
And they're making it this year, right? They're going into the Hall of Fame this year.
yes, they are. They are.
Yes. They better. I want to
But
see JT there with them too.
I want to see them also recognize the earlier pre-JT shit. Let's just not always focus on the JT shit.
Oh yeah,
Cause
they got to. They got to.
yeah, because you know
One of their biggest hits was sampled by Will Smith before JT came along. So
exactly.
they gotta
Hell,
be mentioned it.
Mace's best known song,
Yes.
Hollywood Swinging. That was
Hollywood
before
Swinging.
JT.
Definitely.
Bad boy.
First time I ever heard this song was on Grand Theft Auto 4.
Oh wow.
No, Grand Theft Auto
Oh,
San Andreas. My bad. Brain fart.
yo, Christian, if you do donate money for giving the finger back, but I would do that ASAP because that Pudgy
Hey,
album is fire too.
just for that, I'm gonna try to get Pudgy follows me on Instagram. I'm gonna try to get him on here so he can talk about that album.
Yeah, do that.
You know what I mean?
All right. Hell, if you send some money, I'll do both for you. I'll do both, like a double review. I don't give a fuck. But yeah, man. But yeah, so Kurtis Blow, he was on Mercury. He dropped his first song called Christmas Rapping, which was actually the first hip hop Christmas song before Santa Claus comes straight to the ghetto, before Christmas in Hollis. Rest in peace, Nate Dogg. Rest in peace, Jim Master J. And definitely before the West Side Connection Christmas song from the Friday After Next soundtrack. Y'all remember that one?
I remember that shit.
Don Mega doing a Christmas Carol. That's crazy.
God, that was good.
Hey, my nigga Ice Cube, he versatile, man.
Oh, yeah. Hey, that you know how I feel about the Don Mega and shit, you know. But Christmas Rapping was a huge success. It sold over 400,000 copies, and that's when he dropped his next single called "The Breaks," which we'll talk about that. And that's when he dropped the first album and stuff like that, which was this album. And I want to say he was the first rapper to have his shirt off on the album cover too, if I'm not mistaken. If you
He
want,
did
if you
that
guys
way
want to
before
tell,
Gucci, man.
way before LL, right?
I take my. He said, "I take my shirt off and all the hoes stop breathing."
I swear to God. Yes, we have history today, y'all. We have history.
Where you get that vinyl for, nigga? I'm jealous.
Right? I was
Okay,
about to say.
my record store, I go to Carolina store. I had it for like 2 years now.
Okay, I got. And you ain't never sold it to us. You been showing us some of these weird.
I did
albums
actually.
that you
I
don't
did
look at.
show it. I did show it to y'all, but y'all was so hooked up on the bad shit that you guys claimed I got. You know what I'm saying?
I can't remember you showing us that. I don't know. I
Well, this was
got
2
the
years
CD though, but okay.
It was 2 years ago.
Wow.
Yeah, cause y'all will always. Oh, you guys got the Hey Arnold soundtrack and shit. I was like, yeah, nigga, I got other shit than that, nigga.
Oh no.
I gotta go back in the archives because I'm still listening. I'm still looking at that damn Kumo D videos. You know, I'm still laughing at that.
The niggas get mad because I had Talking Heads albums and shit too. But I'm just fucking around with y'all. So this album has 7 tracks, but the songs are long as hell. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna get into that. We're gonna start off with the first song called "Rappin' Blow" Part 2. This is pretty much like the part 2 of Christmas Rapping and everything like that too. You know what I'm saying? Which I'm not gonna hold you. I kind of like this version a bit more than the original Christmas Rapping. I like because he had a lot more quotables and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he had lines like not a preacher or a teacher or an electrician, a fighter or a writer or a politician. I know I'm fucking up the way he's saying it, but that's how he's saying it.
Yeah.
The man
Sounds
with
like
the
he's
key to
speaking
your
Italian or
ignition
something.
before R. Kelly. Kurtis Blow is competition. Young ladies shock the house. Jazzy. Yes, young ladies shock the house. You know, I'm gonna have a lot of fun with this review, man. I'm gonna be real with y'all.
I can tell.
Yeah,
I can tell, brother.
this is a dope ass track. It's dope.
Yeah, I love the beat for this. Definitely an up tempo track. It almost had a disco sound to it as well, and it was dope. The fact that he just was rapping about Christmas and time, I loved it.
After this album review, I'm gonna go listen to this album. And Reg got me hating over here, so I gotta go order the album once I get paid.
Yeah, this shit is super out of print.
I can find it. Ain't nothing I can find.
I know.
I got connections too, man. Let me know.
Yes.
You know what's crazy too? Off topic. I actually saw the Deuce album in stores for years, and I was so close to buying it because it's been ever since I went to this record store. It's always been there. I don't know why. I just have a weird fascination with albums people never bought. I don't know why.
Yeah, we know that. And albums that people never like.
Y'all getting restless and shit. I'm like, taxi. I'm like, yeah, nigga.
Hey. We ain't gonna bring the Young and Restless in this. We ain't gonna do all
You
that.
actually you bought that, right? The soundtrack for that?
Yeah, I got the soundtrack.
Lord.
I
Why we
bought it for
can't get a
sampling.
Harlem?
I bought it for
Why we
sampling
can't get a
purposes.
Harlem Nights soundtrack?
But they actually came out with the Harlem Night soundtrack.
I
They
don't
have
think
to have
so
it.
though.
Yeah,
It
have it.
would be nice.
Yeah. At least the score for it.
Yeah, man. That movie had a dope score though.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, man. We're gonna get to the next song. Clap your hands, everybody, if you got what it takes. I'm Curtis Blow, and I want you to know that these are the breaks. Is it safe to say this might be one of hip hop's first party?
Yeah. For sure.
Facts.
You know what the
Let the
irony
cocaine
is,
fall
bro?
out of the sky.
I saw this. I was just watching the Soul Train performance of this song last night. That's crazy.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? And mind you, that was the first hip hop performance on Soul Train. And mind you, he did that shit live, no lip syncing.
Wow.
That's crazy. But yeah, man. But the breaks, this is a classic, a hip hop classic. It's safe to say this is actually Curtis Blow's most famous song, next to Basketball and shit like that too. You know what I'm saying? This song right here, pretty much, it's pretty much like a day in a life. All the weird shit that this motherfucker goes through, and the way how he uses the word breaks, he uses like a homophone and shit like that too. He uses that in different ways. Like, if you guys remember that song from KRS-One, "Hold," from the self-titled album, classic song, it's pretty much that. You know what I'm saying? Like the first lyric, the first verse, he's talking about, if your woman steps out with another man, that's the breaks. That's the breaks. And she runs off with them to Japan. That's the breaks. That's the breaks. And the IRS, they want to check. That's the breaks. And you can't explain what you claim to you can't. And these are the breaks. Break it up, break it up, break it up. You know what I'm saying? And it's ironic too, because KRS-One, he used these are the breaks for rappers are in danger of that same album too. You know what I'm saying? So, and there's a little controversy with this song. A lot of people have thought that this song sampled Long Train Running from the Doobie Brothers, which this song actually did not have no samples. It was all straight up original organic production. You know what I'm saying? So just a little trivia, because a lot of people want to say that shit. It was also the first rap song to have a chorus. The first rap song to be certified gold. And the first rap song released by Mercury Records too. So, well, next Christmas rapping though, but this song right here is just a hip hop classic. You know what I'm saying? And
Uh-oh. I think he exited himself
Fucking with
out.
Reg, it was like, damn. Oh, damn, Reg, what you doing, man? You ain't that drunk, is you? Before he come back, the first time I ever heard the breaks was off the Scarface video game that came out in 2007. Classic
Really?
track in my opinion. Yeah, they
I
got a
never
whole bunch
played
of
that one.
those
That was for
songs.
Xbox. I never played that.
It was for Xbox and PlayStation 2. Scarface, the word is yours. I'll show it to you right now. Give me a couple of seconds.
ooh,
I remember, but I never played it though. Yo, that's crazy.
that's a classic game right there, bro.
Definitely. He
Oh,
also, yeah, go ahead.
Sorry about that. I accidentally clicked exit out the stream off by accident. That's what letting y'all know. Q, what's up?
Go ahead, Reg.
What were you saying? Try to me to cut you off.
No, I thought you was getting ready to say something.
Yeah, I was saying I already said what I had to say, but I actually pressed the back button on my StreamYard. That's why they kicked me out.
They also KRS-One sampled this for MCs Act Like They Don't Know. The beginning of it, clap your hands, everybody, and everybody. That whole presentation that was from this song. The beat was just fire. It's a great party jam. If you throw this on at any cookout or party, it's still gonna rock, especially for the older heads. When you got Kurtis saying, breaks in the plane, breaks on the train, breaks to make you go insane, breaks in love, breaks in war, but we got the breaks to get you on the floor. Loved it. Definitely a classic hip hop record that doesn't get mentioned often. I don't know why, but it's definitely a great record.
Oh,
Nah,
I
it's
know
not
why.
the album with Basketball on it. This is the album with the breaks. His first album.
Yeah, I'm trying to look up the album with basketball in it for him and shit.
And no, Q Tupac is not on the damn album.
No, he wasn't around.
Y'all need to leave Q alone. Y'all,
Pac was probably like in high school when this shit came out.
y'all leave this nigga alone, man. Yeah, yo, dudes,
Q my boy, man.
basketball was on the Ego Trip album.
Yeah.
I've seen that album in stores too. I just never got it.
Yeah.
I know you want to say some shit though, but anyway,
Huh?
I thought you were gonna say some shit.
No, I'm chilling.
I ain't gonna say nothing.
All right. All right. So we all said what we had to say.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah.
Track number 3, Way Out West. So before Kumo D came out with the iconic Wild Wild West, Kurtis Blow actually flirted with that whole cowboy western atmosphere with this track right here. This one was a bit more sillier, but the beat saved the song in my personal opinion. That fucking beat is like one of those party kind of beats and shit like that too. So I fuck with it, but a bit too long for my taste. I'm gonna be real with you.
This is dope, man. I love the beat for this. You got Kurtis saying way out west from way back east, coming from the place you respect the least. They came a stranger dressed in black from a Harlem town a long way back. Love this flow on that. Track was just fire. I want to say like the beat, like a lot of artists have sampled the beat still and have used it
Yeah.
for others. So
I wouldn't be surprised.
yeah.
All right. Next track, Throughout Your Years. Jesus Christ. You know, I know that he's singing on this record. I know. I try. I try. I know that hip hop at its time was very experimental with R&B, but again, this was. I like the beat, but this song I could have done without this song. I never liked when Kurtis Blow was singing. You know what I'm saying? I never thought he was that great of a singer. I'm just like, you should just stick to rapping.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You said what?
I agree. It's not for everyone.
Yeah. I've heard worse, but that does not mean it's a compliment for Kurtis Blow. You know what I'm saying, but I mean, and you know, I love how some of these early '80s love song lyrics be. So I made up my mind that I would always try to be the best that I could be. Now here I am rapping at the jam with all the fly girls and the young ladies. Just take your time. You don't have to hurry. Hang tough. You don't have to worry. In society, the strong survive. So rap a single or get a 9 to 5. I used to love the flow. Yeah, I don't know what it is on the early '80s rappers and shit like that. But when they did the love song, it'd be some of the most funniest shit ever. I'm not gonna hold you because they always have to have the LL Cool J "I Need Love" voice, right? And then they'd be like, "Come on, girl, we can make it last our own. You and I together." Like, it'd be so fucking cheesy. I'd be like, "Oh my god."
Me and your hearts connected together for all night long. Me and you come together all night, getting strong.
And y'all call Jake corny. Y'all call Drake corny.
No, wait a minute. Because Drake, he took it to a whole nother level of corniness. I'd rather listen to this than Find Your Love.
No, Find Your Love was fire. What are you saying?
Find Your Love was trash.
Out of here. Nah, man.
Well, you actually like Find Your Love, nigga?
I like Find Your Love. I like that whole album. Thank Me Later.
That was the worst song on Thank Me Later.
Nah, man. I heard the dude from Complex say the same thing, but I thought Find Your Love was fire.
But which dude from Complex?
The what's his name? Rob Markman or some shit.
Don't put my name with that nigga, okay?
He said the same thing that he didn't like Find Your Love. I thought Find Your Love was fire on that album.
That's cool, but don't put my name with them niggas and shit. I like Complex, but I don't like my name associated.
I don't like Kurtis Blow singing though. I think he is great at rapping. That's why everybody can't do rapping and singing. Everybody can't do that.
Oh man.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta be special
They
to
can't.
do both.
Not everybody can be like Lauren Hill.
Right. Exactly.
Hell,
Lauren, that's why
Uncle Luke
Lauren
was a
Hill
better
is
singer.
special because she could do both of that.
Two Live
Uncle
Crew were
Luke,
better
drunk ass
singers.
son.
You know.
Hmm. But yeah, I see what you're saying, Try.
Yeah. I didn't like him singing on at all. You know what I'm saying? It's just that just wasn't him. You know,
Right.
LL, he didn't. I don't feel like LL sang on "I Need Love." He was rapping, but it was like in a
It was spoken word, but
softer tone. Yeah,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying. LL
But the way how
wasn't like he would get the artist to sing on the chorus, like Kelly Price or A. Marie. He wasn't doing his own singing because he knew his lane.
that's true. Whew. Hey, so that was throughout your years. Which I don't even like the title of the song either, man. That was corny.
Yeah, I don't care. I don't get it.
Excuse me. All right, next song is "Hard Times." Now I know what you guys are thinking. So this song, I've talked about this song in the past years ago. Run DMC did a song called "Hard Times" on the first Run DMC album, which to me, that's like hip hop's first classic hip hop album. It's Bonnie Fide's first classic. You know, well,
I don't know.
yeah, because this album too, then Grandmaster Flash and the Message.
Houdini.
Well, Escape came out the same year too, so
Nah,
yeah.
I was talking
Fat
about
Boy self-titled.
the Back in Black joint.
That came out 2 years after
2 years after.
self-titled. Yeah. Fat Boys came out, yeah. So we might have to talk about that one day.
Yeah.
What was
Yeah,
hip hop?
they came out in 80. They came out in 84.
But the Hard Times joint from that Run DMC album, that was a cover of this track right here. Hot take. I've always liked this version more than the Run DMC version.
Ooh,
You know what I'm saying?
classic.
Yeah.
PS2.
And don't get me wrong, Curtis Blow version, it had a certain grit to it that I wish the rest of the album would have carried if it wasn't for like the crossover appeal, which I'll talk about that. This is actually my favorite track on this album next to the breaks too. You know what I'm saying? The Run DMC version was dope. I love the Run DMC version, and because you can tell Run DMC was influenced by that Bond the Bond the Bang the Bang. But at the same time too, they had their own charisma, especially what made Prime Run DMC Prime, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
And again, I know these motherfuckers these days might not even know who Run DMC are, which is a shame. But hey, that's why we're fucking here.
Right.
Hey man, some of these niggas don't even know what the year that All Eyes on Me came out.
Oh no, they know that. That's one thing that a lot of these hip hop rappers know and shit, because that was a year of the Tupac.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy though? Thinking back now, 1996 in Tupac's career, that should be a documentary by itself. The man got out of prison, dropped with the most successful hip hop album, Beats with the Whole Coast, influenced a lot of media, shot at his prime. I mean, that's a whole documentary by itself.
Releases Machiavelli after he dies.
Right?
Yep.
Like 1996 in Tupac's career, man. That's just I'm just always flabbergasted by that shit.
Facts.
Now, I don't want to bring up Tupac because then everybody's gonna start talking about Tupac and shit.
Don't start, Q.
You guys are funny, man.
Yeah, this album, this record was fire. I love the beat for this. You know, Kurtis saying like the cream of the crop of the cream, beating hard times. That is my dream. Hard times in life, hard times in death. I'm gonna keep on fighting till my very last breath. Fire.
Do that again. Do that again.
Do it again, cause you from New York. You can do it better than this.
Yeah, break it down.
Hoorah! And we stop from Melly Mel Sue Me.
Oh Lord.
He gonna put a diss track out on about me.
This is dope.
Definitely dope. All right. My fault. I had to plug up my switch. Bullshitting. All right, next song. All I want in this world is to find that girl. This is another love song for Kurtis Blow. Um, Again, I don't really care for the love songs he does and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like I said, it's not corny. I like this more than the Throughout Your Years album, Throughout Your Years song, but that's not what I want to hear from Kurtis Blow.
I did not like this ballad. This is a ballad ballad. Like he's really trying to sing on this shit.
This nigga trying to be like
You know?
fucking Luther Vandross.
Right. Why not just have Luther on it? You know?
Well, wait. He trying to be motherfucker. Not Luther. What's that motherfucker's name? Howard Hewitt.
Why not get Howard on it?
Because Howard was too busy. Howard was busy arguing with Jody and Jeffrey and shit.
Howard would have been an upgrade.
Hey man, leave my boy Howard alone, man.
Howard
nigga Howard alone, man.
Here.
Oh
You know?
shit.
Hell yeah,
you know,
that would have been cool.
You know, motherfucker gonna be like, you can't be talking about Howard Hewitt, light skin. Motherfucker got mad because I said I had a light skin bias or some shit. I was like, bitch, shut the fuck up. Get out of my fucking channel.
You
Thank
stupid as fuck.
you for the views though and the likes. But hey, get out my shit.
The niggas is mad about Howard Hewitt. Wow.
Because I was on the wider beef. I talked about wider beef on Shalimar. I said Howard Hewitt was one of the best. They thought I had a light skin bias. I'm like, nigga, I have not made that video in like 2 to 3 years and shit.
Nigga, you dark skin. How you gonna have a light skin bias?
Because motherfuckers want to come up to my channel and say stupid shit. They get smart answers. You come up with me with stupid shit, I give you smart answers and shit.
Oh Lord.
They've been fucking with Mike on this channel and shit, trolling them and shit.
Don't even get me started on that.
Wow.
That's what I have to say. The phrase of the fucking day. Sound like your fucking self.
Right.
Because you gotta understand these motherfuckers, you know, they talk smart, but they don't sound like themselves. If they talk stupid, they sound like themselves. That's what I have to say.
Which is all the time when they open their mouth.
See, with me, I'm smart. I'm smart and shit. I'm smart. I got a master's and I'm smart, nigga. I don't got a degree in breakdancing and shit. You won't see me in the Olympics like Raygun or some shit.
Yeah, she got a cubic zirconia medal for doing all that. Embarrassing breakdancing and shit. Then had fucking Snoop Dogg hosting it. I'm like, this nigga ain't even a breakdancer. No, that ain't no diss to Snoop Dogg though.
Man,
but like, nigga, come on now.
I was watching the Olympics more for Snoop's antics. That's what I was watching the Olympics for. Shit.
But it's like, was he the ambassador for the Olympics, or they just had him doing the annual thing?
He was doing some of everything because they paid the nigga $9 million. They won't have his black ass out there doing anything for that money. So you know.
Yeah.
I'm like, Snoop is the king of side missions. Let's just leave it at that.
Definitely.
I'm just waiting for that album to come out, Snoop. Just come out with that album.
Shit, I could have got a bronze medal in breakdancing. Fucking Common could have got a damn medal. I just seen him breakdancing in a video.
Hello. Where's my girl Allison Stoner at? The white girl in the Missy Elliott videos. Her ass should have been up there and shit.
Facts.
That's one of the best. That's one of the best breakdances I've seen in my fucking life.
You could have got motherfucking Mr. Wave from motherfucking Beat Street. You would have been up there killing it.
No, Ice-T is the best break. Was better than that shit.
Right.
Motherfucking Jadakiss, I don't see this nigga do backspins and spinning on his bald ass head. He could have been up there doing something.
Like a turtle.
Cisco's back flipping ass and shit.
Right.
Oh my god! But that's how I say about that song and shit.
Yeah, I didn't like it. Ballad. Don't like the ballad.
I never heard it not to like it, so I gotta listen to it after I get off here.
You ain't gonna like it.
Okay.
It's bad.
I'm still listen to it though.
And the last song on this album, "Taking Care of Business." So this is actually, I'm gonna put it blankly. This was what Run DMC did with Aerosmith's "Rock This Way." Mm-hmm. This Kurtis Blow did that shit first because this is actually a cover of the song "Taking Care of Business" from a rock group called Bachman Turner Overdrive. I've never heard of these. I have never heard these motherfuckers before, but I know one of the members was from this group called the Guess Who, not the Who, the Guess Who, the Canadian rock group and shit like that too. You know what I'm saying? This is actually the first hip hop track to use a rock sample and stuff like that too. You know what I'm saying? Very groundbreaking to say the least. I never heard the original Taking Care of Business, or as black people call it, TCB. You know what I'm saying? But hey, but yeah, it's pretty alright.
This shit sound like some country rap that Kid Rock would do.
Nigga, yo,
Ooh, it sound like you remember Devil Without a Cause?
I try to forget that album.
Huh?
I try to forget that album. Yeah.
Well, on that album, I heard that album. On that album, Kid Rock was rapping, but he was like rapping to some country shit too on that album. I'm like, this is what Kid Rock would have did. This is definitely a country rap song, and yeah, he was like Kurtis was one of the first. I mean, it was good though. Run DMC did it better, and they made a whole career out of using rock samples and Rock Box. That's a classic.
I love Rock Box more than Rock This Way. I'm gonna be real with you.
Yeah, Rock Box was fire. King of Rock.
I'm the king of rock. There is no higher. Sucker MC.
They call me Sire.
You know what I mean? Beastie Boys did it early on, and then they went off and they were doing their other sounds. Like Ill Communication don't sound like License to Ill.
They went from punk rockers to Miles Davis shit. Like
yeah. You know what I'm saying?
That shit funny though.
Like bitches brew Miles Davis on the corner. Miles Davis.
Yeah, I didn't like it. It just sounded too country rap for me.
I feel you.
Smoking dope, Miles Davis. Allegedly, he was talking.
I got hillbilly vibes from this.
Yeah.
Just some good old boys, never meaning no harm.
And I love Dukes of Hazzard. I love Dukes of Hazzard. That's one of my favorite shows growing up.
I hate that show. You like Dukes of Hazzard, nigga?
I love Dukes of Hazzard.
Hold on. You get at me all these years for liking all these white shows, but you like the most whitest show and all that shit.
I love white shows too. I don't call them white shows because I don't look at it like they're white shows.
I don't call them white shows either.
Bro, we did a whole top 100 shows all the time. Those are like in my top 10, like I Love Lucy, The Brady Bunch, Dukes of Hazzard. Like I love those.
Ew, the Brady Bunch.
Them like they were white.
You hate Taxi.
That's Wonder Bread. That's Wonder Bread right there, Trav. What the hell?
Taxi and Cheers.
That's what I was watching. I was watching.
Get at me. All these years, this nigga get at me for hating Taxi, Cheers, Night Court. This nigga loves the Brady Bunch.
Well, no, I don't. I know you like. I mean, it is just. I just wasn't watching them, but it was like that's what I was watching. Like when they were in syndication back in the day, that's what they were showing. I Love Lucy, Mr. Ed, Bewitched, I Dream a Genie, huh?
A horse is a horse, but it's not no Mr.
Right, that shit. The early Nick and Night shit. They were
way before my time.
When Nick and Night first started, it was all black and white shit. They didn't have no colored shows on it.
Give me Dobie Gillis, Car 54, Where Are You?
Donna Reed was on there. Leave It to Beaver.
Like that. The Phil Silver Show.
Yeah.
My brain is not processing none of these shows y'all talking about.
When Nick and Night first started, like when I got Nick and Night, it was 88. When I saw it in 88, it was all black and white shit. They didn't have no fucking the shit that they got on there now.
Right. All they have now is Friends.
Yeah, they had Friends on there.
Like I said, I'm black. Just because I watched white
George Lopez.
Well, they got rid of George Lopez years ago.
George Lopez.
But
okay,
I watched all these white shows. I'm still black at the end of the day and shit. I ain't afraid.
That's what I'm saying. I didn't grow up watching them like, oh, those are white shows. Like that's what I was watching.
Hell, All in the Family is literally one of my favorite shows of all time.
And they were racist as fuck, Archie.
Hell, black people love that shit too.
Yeah, it was a good show.
Hell, the whitest show, Family Ties.
Yeah, I love Family Ties.
Shit, like I said, I'm just messing. I was just messing with you and shit because I know over the years, whenever I came up with a show, you be like, "Ain't nobody watching this."
I love. There's some certain black shows I love. Not all of them though.
Same. I hate
Homeboys in Outer Space. That was straight trash.
Trash. Like
I never seen it.
Yeah,
you're not.
You don't want to watch that shit.
I'd rather watch the Mary Tyler Moore Show than Insecure. Yeah. That's just me.
Yeah. I don't even know what the fuck that is.
I like Insecure.
You don't know what the Mary Tyler Moore Show?
Damn.
Damn, I gotta do a review on the Mary Tyler Moore soon. Shit.
Insecure was a dope show for its time.
Ain't that a show about some black bad wench fucking the president or something?
No,
No, that's not Scandal.
that's Scandal.
Okay. I don't know no
No,
better. You know, my
Insecure
bad.
was the one with Issa Rae
Yeah.
and all that shit. You know, I mean, I watched a few episodes. I just
Yeah.
never got into that
I don't
show. It's
like it.
just
I don't like her. I don't like the way she
it,
look.
it's like the black version of New Girl and shit. You know,
Right. In the hood.
I don't like that neither.
I hate New Girl. All right,
No.
but anyway, overall, this is a very dope album. This was a very influential album when it comes to classic shit. You know what I'm saying, like Kurtis hip hop, early hip hop. I'm so glad I got this album. You know, I know this album's like long out of print and shit like that too. My only gripe, but I'm not gonna say a gripe too much because this was like the early sound. I kind of wish the side two was more consistent than side one, in my opinion. Side two, it has some dope joints though, but too many ballads, too many experimental shit and stuff like that too. You know what I'm saying? Which again, this was like the early days of hip hop, so you know it wasn't all the way corporate yet. You know what I'm saying? So at the same time, I'm gonna give this album a 4.5 out of 5. This is the album that you said
And
what?
on the CD version, they got the 2 bonus tracks, Christmas Rapping and the Breaks Instrumental.
Definitely. Yeah, man, that's my ranking.
I think it's a dope album, man. I love 80s rap, and it's that whole era is not mentioned and discussed often. I guess people feel like everything started with Wu-Tang and Onyx in the 90s, and we need to talk more about these artists in the 80s that started it all for a Nas and a Kendrick. You know what I'm saying, to do what they do. And I think the album is fire. You know, if you love the Park Jam sound, the breakbeat sound, the 80s, how 80s rap, you know, sounded in its purest form, this is one of those albums. You know, I could skip the country rap rock song and the ballad, and it's still a strong album. I mean, shit, Ready to Die was a classic, but I don't like Friend of Mine. I thought that was the weakest song on Ready to Die.
Same.
I can't even remember that damn song.
Yeah, the Easy Mo B joint. You know what I'm saying? It's still a classic album, but I skip over that song. You know,
Yeah.
but this is definitely a strong album. I love the old school, you know, disco hip hop production on here. You know, Kurtis killed it on the mic, so it's definitely 4.5 for me.
Definitely. All right, yo. Well, what time is it? 6:44. All right. Well, I gotta get ready to go somewhere and stuff like that too, because it's Saturday night. I'm gonna raise a little mayhem tonight. But this I'm so grateful we did this shit today. So tomorrow, are you free tomorrow? Right?
Depending on the weather.
Okay.
If it doesn't rain, it's supposed to rain the whole day. I mean, I don't know if it rains the whole day, then I'm gonna be here. If it doesn't, I'm gonna be at one of the hip hop shows.
Okay, because I got the 470s chilling tomorrow at 7 p.m. But
Okay.
but let me know at least 4 hours before.
Right. Okay.
Because I gotta do deliveries tomorrow. So if you're not up to it, then I'm gonna take the whole day to do deliveries before I go to work tomorrow night and shit.
Well, we'll definitely be back on Monday.
Oh yeah.
For sure. That Larry June album? Oh yeah.
We're gonna do Larry June and Benny's album at 11
Yes.
p.m.
I gotta hear Benny's album, but Larry June album, yeah. I'm fucking with Larry June, bro.
Yeah,
That nigga got the best album last year. You might have the best one this year.
definitely. All right.
Yeah, I'm still listening to Logic's Ultra 85. It's a really good
I
album.
gotta hear that one too.
Uh,
I heard some good
It
joints off of there.
feel like I'm going through space when I hear that album, but it's one song that I don't like with some leaned up rapper. I don't forgot the little nigga name,
See,
but yeah,
Yeah.
I had to skip it.
I have a love-hate relationship with Logic now. It's just I'm not in the rush to hear any of his albums like that.
To me, his best shit that he put out in recent years was Vinyl Days. That was great.
I agree.
Love that album.
But he just never shuts the fuck up sometimes about I'm biracial. No one respects me because I'm biracial.
That shit is
Shut the
annoying.
fuck up.
That shit is annoying. You already
Shut
know
the fuck up, nigga. Damn. You're black and white. You want a fucking medal?
Right.
You want somebody to take you out to the dance for that shit? No, nigga. Just make some dope music. Because I didn't like the College Park album last year. I didn't like that shit.
Yeah. I heard it and I was like, man, It wasn't as strong as Vinyl Days.
It wasn't. Too many guest appearances and shit, but
That's my shit right there. I got the cassette tape.
I'll check out Ultra 85 because I always respect your judgment, Eric.
I'm gonna check it out.
20 songs. That's not bad. You can knock out.
Yeah, it ain't a No Limit album. It ain't got like 30 songs on it. You can get through it.
Hey. let's
Hey
not
man, you know I love No Limit. You know I love No Limit. Don't do that. I'm from the South.
I know. All right.
Oh, man.
Also, too, I finished up my project, so I'm in the mastering stages right now.
Dope.
Yes. This next month, September, is going to be the soundtrack month. I'm going to be real with you, Try. The list I sent you, those are not going to be all the soundtracks we're going to talk about, depending on the time.
Okay.
And everything like that. I have a few surprises up my sleeve.
Wow.
I'm going to be real with you. A lot of these soundtracks we're going to talk about, I'm never going to talk about the movie on this channel because sometimes the movie was whack.
Oh, yeah.
Like, spoiler alert, the first one is The Dangerous Minds. That's the first one.
Oh,
You guys know I never liked that movie.
Me neither.
But the soundtrack is
Soundtrack.
bona fide classic.
Yeah.
But that's all I'm going to say for right now. That's all I'm going to say. But
They truly hyped that movie up. That movie was crap.
They did. I thought it was going to be some dark, gritty ass shit. This is like some... Because they stole the story from a black teacher.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, they stole
What
the
movie
story.
y'all talking about?
Dangerous Mind.
I don't even know what it is.
The movie Michelle Pfeiffer, she played the teacher.
Yeah. I'd rather watch
I
Sunset
don't know.
Park than Dangerous Minds.
Yeah.
Never seen
Yeah,
that neither.
Carla as a fucking teacher is more believable than Michelle Pfeiffer.
The Substitute was better. 187 was better. Lean on Me was better.
Ooh, The Substitute.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. Everybody wants to do Lean on Me. They were trying to do their own Lean on Me and shit.
Yeah, it didn't work.
Joe Clark wasn't playing, nigga. Hitting niggas outside the head with that bat, boy.
High School High. That's another one. Another trash.
Oh,
one.
yeah. I didn't like
John
High School
Lovett.
High. The soundtrack was good.
Yeah, John Lovett as a teacher. Really?
Yeah.
In a hood? Come on, man. You've been better off with Garrett Morris and shit.
Facts.
What's the matter? Y'all didn't have enough SNL alums for this role and shit? Like, hell, what's that? Joe Piscopo would have been a better teacher than John Lovett and shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But yeah, man. Also, too, a few more announcements. So, last week of August is going to be our Bruce Willis week.
Yes.
This is the week I cannot wait for. You know what I'm saying? We're going to talk about everything from Bruce Willis, from Moonlighting to Die Hard, Death Becomes Her, Bruce Willis's album. It's not going to be movies. We're gonna have our reviews too and shit. So
let that man sing before he croak. I'm gonna tag him in the post.
Did you say an album?
Yeah, he said.
Hey, nobody knew this nigga. Nobody knew this nigga came out with an album. He was on Motown. He was on fucking Motown.
I'm still traumatized from Steven Seagal trying to sound Jamaican. I don't want to hear that shit.
No.
Oh God! Oh no!
Wow.
Yes, but he did come out with an album, y'all. Addison, it's pretty much Addison coming out with an album for Moonlighting and shit. But yeah. And then also the week after Moonlighting, the week after the Bruce Willis week. See, I can't wait to talk about Moonlight. That's why I said that. We're gonna do our Married with Children sitcom retrospective.
Oh,
a white show.
White show that I like.
That one of the creators was black.
Right.
One of the creators was black. People forget that.
And we watched it. We watched it in the hood.
We watched it, yeah. And we also have a surprise movie review. Me and Try talked about this. I'm not gonna reveal it yet because this is gonna be a surprise. All my motherfuckers, y'all gonna love this movie review we're gonna talk about and shit though. But I don't want to say too much shit because motherfuckers like to take my ideas and run with it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. But I'm not even gonna release. I'm just gonna drop it when we're ready. We're just gonna drop it when we're ready. Cause y'all ain't ready for this. Heads ain't ready for this shit. I'm on my boot camp click. I'm on my boot camp click right now. Heads ain't ready for the shit we got. Niggas ain't ready for the shit we got. Come on. And I'm talking about the OG mix with the James Brown sample.
Heads ain't ready for this shit.
For the shit we got. Niggas ain't ready for. I swear, motherfucker, I had it up to here. Oh man.
Louisville.
Yes.
What? Come on.
Fuck that. Fuck the remix of that song.
Yeah,
Fuck,
man.
but you know that version started the beef with Bad Boy Records, right?
Yeah,
Because that
that's so.
same year, Puffy used that for Toto's "Can't You
Yep.
See."
Yep.
But I'm just saying to myself, y'all motherfucker act like y'all the first ones to use that fucking sample.
Exactly. It's not even
Everyone
theirs.
used that payback sample and shit.
It's
Come
not
on,
even
now.
theirs. You know.
I can think of 5 motherfuckers that used that same shit that year. And shit.
The nigga used the same Steely Dan sample that Lord Tariq and Peter
Nigga,
used for Deja Vu. You know what I mean?
Niggas use the same Lee Dorsey drum break and shit.
The same shit.
Like,
And come out with it the same time as the other song.
The same way, the same drum pattern, the same everything.
Yeah.
Y'all ain't, that's why I say if that's the reason how that beef started, I have to laugh at that.
He needed his ass beat even back then for doing shit like that. Like you cock blocking Lord Tariq and Peter Guns just for that sample.
Needed
Yeah,
that champagne bottle hit upside his head like
Yeah.
Jay-Z from Big
Facts.
Pun allegedly.
Yep.
But I just have to say that shit. You know, I'm kind of hyped right now. I might come back later on tonight though, because I might do just a random live stream tonight. I might.
That's what's up. What time you'll do it if you come back on?
If I do it, it may be midnight, but it's only gonna be for like an hour or some shit.
A lot
Okay,
can happen in an hour with you.
Right? Yeah.
If I ain't drunk sleep or see you on the news doing some GTA 3 shit, then I'll come on.
If it's not tonight, then it's gonna be sometime this week, because it's been a while since I've actually done like a talk shit live and shit.
Right.
Okay, this is up.
A reg rant.
Story time. I had a lot of
Story
lot of
time.
stories.
Y'all check out my community tab for my next album upload. I got some good choices up there if y'all haven't seen it.
Alright, man.
Okay.
Oh, and since you're already up here, Eric, we still on a collection video. And shit, I guess caught me 3 vinyls and shit. Collection video is gonna be mid-October. I repeat, mid-October.
Mid-October.
Last collection video of the year. Let's go. Wait, actually, is this the only collection video of this year? I think this is the only one this year. Because damn.
We didn't do one early this year?
I think I have to double check. Because this year, I haven't really been getting albums like that this year, because I've been making money and then fixing up this car earlier this year. So it's like, yeah, I'm going to get me some albums. This is going to be, I got albums, I got DVDs, I got videotapes too.
Okay. Wow.
I got cassette tapes.
Look at you trying to get like Mike with the DVD game. This what's up.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna show y'all a sneak peek tomorrow. Well, if we're on tomorrow.
Okay.
But yeah, Mike influenced me, man. Mike influenced me with the DVDs, but I get my DVDs off certain shit that's not on streaming.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, anything y'all want to say before we head out?
Nope.
Eric?
Yeah, check out my channel for the next album upload, and I did preview some CDs and cassette tapes in my shorts videos if y'all can find them out, and just be on the lookout for more videos to come, because I've been busy at work trying to get my overtime at my job and shit, knowing that damn well a nigga been working like a slave over the past 2 weeks. But besides that, more to come for the channel with my previews and stuff. I just previewed Logic's Ultra 85 vinyl I just got in the mail today. So besides that, before I leave, man, I don't know what's up with these shipping services, United States Postal Service, but I think these motherfuckers lost my Green Day American Idiot album.
Wow.
I can't find this shit nowhere. I'm pissed off about it.
Crazy.
Oh, that's too bad. Oh wow.
Shut up, nigga. I know you crying. I know you crying thug tears right about now, man. But I'm gonna have to figure something out, man, because I need that album. I've been trying to get it for the longest. Fuck you,
don't give a damn.
Like I was saying, yeah, we know you.
Yeah,
know.
all these niggas gonna come. We already finished the damn review and shit. What the fuck?
Right. Y'all coming late.
8 people already watching. What the fuck?
Who coming on now?
Nigga talks about Green Day. That's why all y'all motherfuckers want to start coming and shit.
I don't know, man. I probably gotta reorder this shit if I can't find it. But that's all I have to say, man.
Wow.
Yeah, get that shit for free. They fucked it up.
Yeah.
Get that shit for free.
But you know how hard it is once they deliver the shit. Then they be like, well, since we delivered
I don't
it,
give
we
a
can't
fuck.
give you
I'll order them motherfuckers. I'll call Amazon. I'll call all them motherfuckers. I said, I'm gonna bring your shit down if you don't give me that shit for free, motherfucker.
I ordered it from eBay, so I had to do it.
I don't give a fuck.
From them like that stuff.
I don't give,
Yeah,
I don't give a fuck about ordering from Kurtis Blow himself, nigga. Shit. I don't give a fuck if Kurtis Blow gave me a Green Day album and shit. That shit was fucked up. I say I don't give a damn. You find a way to send me a replacement copy and shit. You find a way.
Right.
But yeah, I do hope they do find your on the real though. I do hope they do
yeah,
find your album. That
yeah,
I've been
cause
to,
I went to my fucking rent office. It's saying it was delivered there. These niggas talking about it wasn't delivered, and I had to show these people. I'm like, I'm gonna have to go back over there Monday and show them like it was delivered in here. It wasn't in the fucking mailroom because we got one of those luxury boxes that you put like the packages in and shit. But most of the time they don't leave their packages in there no more, like on the floor and shit. Cause I don't know if niggas been in there stealing and shit. Cause they got security cameras in there, so I'm gonna have to go back out there on Monday once I get off work and see if they got my shit.
yeah, I feel. Let me know if not. I don't mind getting. I don't mind getting you that for the collection video and shit.
Yeah, it was the color vinyl too. I'm like, these motherfuckers, nigga. I paid $50 for that shit. And don't say that, Rich, because we know
Don't worry.
you know you gonna say so slick to me.
No. I know they have a colored vinyl on Barnes and Noble sometimes. I always see it in stores because nobody even buys it and stuff like that for good reason. So if you have any
You,
problems, just let me know. No. I'm being real. Just let me know. I don't mind sending.
all right, sir. Yeah.
I'm
You a
not
slick
trying
ass
to.
motherfucker.
I'm really trying to be nice.
You a slick ass nigga, man. You thought I didn't hear that? I thought we was brothers, man.
Oh man.
My fault. It's the Hennessy talking, y'all. So Hennessy.
Yeah, I knew it was something.
It's been months since I've actually drunk on camera. So
Oh,
no, we're actually drunk on the stream. I didn't drink on camera though.
Really? Wow.
No, I didn't drink it because I have class.
You're making you got class. You're
I got
making good
class.
strides. Wow.
No, I'm gonna be real with you guys. Lately, I've been on a more positive tone.
Well,
I'm
that's
trying to do better. I'm trying to do better with my life. I'm trying to be more healthier.
cool.
So that means if I have to cut back on alcohol and other things, then so be it.
That would be nice.
I mean,
As he takes a swig from the bottle.
no, for real. This is actually my first time I'm drinking alcohol. Like, well, yesterday was the first time I drank alcohol in a minute. So
Wow.
yeah,
I'm so proud of you.
sometimes I take a weekend to drink alcohol, and I won't drink alcohol for the rest of the month.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, because it's not cute coming to a stream drunk as hell. It's not cute.
It's not.
It's not cute.
I'm
Just
tired of
yelling.
hearing about people.
It's not cute yelling every other word in a stream and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Unless if it's like a regular live stream, just talking shit. Yo, yeah, I'm a drink. I'm a do all my kind of shit. I'm a cook and all that bullshit. I'm a fuck.
Right. Yeah, that's what you do. Make 4-course meals on a live stream.
Nigga, I make ribs. By the time I made ribs one time.
Make ribs, right?
I hear
And
enough
I- and
weird
I-
shit in Twitter. I hear enough
and I
weird
still
shit
do-
in Twitter Spaces. This ain't the first time you did something crazy, so it's like work.
And I still did the review
Right.
on point. And I was still on time for the review.
Right.
And shit, you know. But hey. But other than that, hope everyone has a good day. This Kurtis Blow album, yeah, this is out of print, but depending on where you go, it should not be too expensive. Eric, let me know about the Green Day album, and I will get that for you if you want me to. Be on the lookout for shit tomorrow.
Okay.
And I'm gonna send you an album. I might even send you an album or a DVD. I want you to get for me.
Okay.
Yeah. Actually, not an album though, because I was from that. I'm gonna keep it in the $10 range. That way,
Right.
shit, you know. But yeah. Other than that, hope you guys have a wonderful night, and I will see you guys. If I feel like I'm coming on live, I'll come on live for a couple minutes and shit. But if not, I'm gonna see y'all motherfuckers tomorrow. Peace.
Cool. Peace, Eric.
All right, y'all. Peace out.